for me, it's just so special how, you know, everybody takes so serious their alumni. You know, like you're walking on the street and, you know, if you have a Kentucky gear or whatever, and you walk into a different city, they just go Cats. You know, it means so much to people what school they went to, what, you know, what university they represented. So it's just super special, and I'm not trying to take it for granted.
Have you always done that? Have you always liked to talk during games, even before you came to the U.S.?
I mean, it's, you know, as a 6'2", you know, guard, you gotta have some shit to you. You know, I was looking at shit. You gotta have, you know, you can't be like, because it's just it's so competitive. There's always young guys coming up, and if you're being soft, you get pushed away, then you're out of this business real quick.
What happened with the Luka thing? That kind of went viral. Do you remember the circumstances?
That was so long time ago. No, I mean, he's a great player. He's an awesome teammate. I mean, I wouldn't make it any big scenario. It was just part of the game, part of the heat of the moment. Nothing much.
Move on. As soon as it's over.
Yeah, 100%.
But after that, did you have a lot of like his fanboys and people like up in your mentions, like talking about, just saying stuff about you? Like people was like his Uber defenders.
I don't really pay attention to that like that, really. Yeah, it's if I would pay attention to media and all what you all guys gonna write, then I'm gonna drive myself crazy. We don't need that. I'm focused on the basketball games, trying to win a lot of games, and that's the goal.
There are kids who go to school here from Louisville, 7 miles away, get homesick. You're pretty far from home. Do you lean into teammates more because of that? What's that like for you being so far from home and going through this?
I mean, that's why I have a second family here. You know, that 100% you feel, you know, it's just, it means so much when you have guys who care, and obviously the staff. You know, I had little tough moments earlier in June. I found out something about I have somebody sick in my family. It was, you know, it's been hard, but like then you talk to the guys, you go hug with your coach. It just means so much that everybody's here for me, and it's special to have this kind of a bond that quick. You know, I got good guys on my team. I really do.
Jackson was saying he really likes talking to you and hearing about you know, your stories from back home, how things are kind of different from Estonia and the U.S. What do you miss the most, or what?
I mean, I miss my grandparents' food for real. It's yeah. I mean, no disrespect to the people here who in the lodge who make food for us and everything, but home food is just something that you can't really, you know, make copies of. So the food, and obviously it's family, friends, but you know, I'm here to kind of take the next step of my career and do what's best for me, and you know, you got to sacrifice, and that's what we're all doing here.
There have been some talk about the NCAA granting some players additional eligibility if they've had to previously serve a suspension. Is that something that you've thought about or looked into?
I don't know enough. Like I said, my focus is on this year, and I'm not trying to look ahead, really. One day at a time, 1 week at a time, just trying to get better every day with the team, get closer with the team, get to know the system better. So that's really been my focus.
I know you probably get asked a lot of basketball questions, but you said you miss like your parents' cooking. Grandparents, sorry. What's been your favorite new restaurant then in Lexington that you've kind of found? We can talk about basketball all I want, but I'm sure people want to know like what's interesting about Lexington that you've.
See, I need some recommendations because I haven't. I mean, I've been to my old reliable Chipotle. You know, I haven't really been to local spots like that yet, but I really would like to go. So there's 9 faces here, so if somebody could throw something good out here.
Do you like wings?
Wing? No. I'm on a diet right now. I'm trying to lose some weight.
Like Greek food? Greek food?
Greek food, amazing.
Athenian grill downtown.
Yeah, okay.
This is really good.
Okay, Athenian. Can you remember that for me, please?
Nefertiti, write down Nefertiti too.
Sorry?
Nefertiti, write that down.
It's also a solid spot.
You got that too? All right, appreciate you. Yeah, all right, that's perfect. Yeah, I'll try them out.
Golf seems like a big part of the team building so far, away from basketball.
Are you showing the guys how to golf a little bit, or are you the ones still learning?
No, Travis is showing us. We're learning, but yeah, golf is. I think it's a good way to kind of get your mind off of everything. You just go out there, enjoy weather, being with your teammates. You know, and golf is just such a humble sport. You know, you know, you hit an amazing drive and then your next shot is just trash, and then you're like, golly, you know. So it's a very humbling sport, and I think it's a good hobby to have for me, for the teammates, and it's been fun.
Does it help with your game in basketball?
No. I maybe mentally, you know, you got to be tough mentally, but no, this is a different sport.
In your travels and being around a lot of places, have you seen anybody like Travis shooting it the way he has so far?
Travis is phenomenal. I don't know. I've had some pretty good shooters around me, but he's definitely he's up there. He's very, and he works hard, man. He really does. He's in the gym. Yesterday, I think he went 4 times. I mean, you know, we get our massage. Next thing you know, he shoots again after the massage. Like he's in the gym, and the results are showing.
You've been over here a few years, but what do you miss about home the most? You're talking about food. Maybe it's food or something.
Somebody asked me. Grandparents' food. And just maybe honestly, just laying on the couch and just like putting my legs up and just speaking with my grandparents. Really, just being there. That's the kind of thing I miss the most. But yeah.
Kerr, it's my understanding things moved pretty quickly once the conversation started with Pope and the staff, that it was 30 seconds, as they describe it, that
yeah.
Once it became clear that they wanted you pretty bad, that you wanted to be here pretty bad, why was that?
Yeah, well, first of all, Coach Fugger was actually the first coach to ever call me about colleges. So it's a crazy full circle moment for me that, you know, going into my last year of college, I can actually, you know, play for the coaches who were the first one ever to reach out to me, because I never really thought about going into college, and then some things, you know, changed, you know, overseas, and then I started to think about college a little bit more, and then Cody was the first one, so it's special, but also, I mean, it's Kentucky. I mean, I don't know what else to say, really. It's freaking Kentucky. Like it's not Duke, it's Kentucky. It's different.
What have you learned about your new coach since getting here?
Sorry?
What have you learned about your new coach since getting here? Maybe you didn't know.
He cares. I knew that, but he cares more than I knew, that I thought. He cares about his players, and he's smart. He really is smart. For a center coach who used to be a center or a tall guy, he knows a lot about the game. Because I usually think that the guards know, you know, who were guards, like know more about the game, but Coach Pope knows. He knows his stuff.